Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 with France, who is currently first in every single category. Hooray! So, right now I'm at war with more natives. The plan will be to set up French Louisiana and French America, which will just be called Floride, I believe, so I can just call them Florida. Yeah, set up Florida, set up Louisiana, go down for Peru, then maybe go back to mainland antics. Is my current pathing. And I can't let Natchez go because I need to annex them. There we go. And I still need to also attack this guy here, Atahachi, just so I can get my correct amount of provinces for Florida. We'll call this up. Then the plan will be take Casqui and Anilco as part of this piece. Louisiana will be plenty big enough once it's spawned. If anyone tries to take on my colonial nations, I'll just enforce all the pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I was correct. I was kind of secretly hoping that I could just do the thing, but not yet. Not yet. So now with my new Bandnair mercenaries, I'm currently losing 6 ducats a month, which coincidentally is exactly what my interest is worth. Don't worry, it'll all be gone. Everything will be sorted. French Mexico, remember, have no rebels now because everything's revolted as for what I've taken. So we'll let them refresh their overextension, get rid of it all, core everything up. And then we'll fight more of the... I'll just sick them. I'll just start with always say chuck tomorrow and just let French and Mexico do their do. If they end up struggling, I'll just come back and help them. And oh yeah, we're excommunicated. So that's everything here. As for Louisiana, 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces I've already cored. I just need to core one more. Then that's all set. Good stuff. I'll get one more claim from Quito apparently because I've left my diplomat there for long enough at this rate. We've lost the effects of excommunication. How nice. Also, Spoils of War plus 11. Someone just took out a loan or had something. We need to go to 25. Spy network to fabricate another claim. Then I'll remove that. And Casqui separatists are on their way, so I can just intercept. Actually. And I get 10 prestige for random pulse event. Amazing. Mantua leaves the coalition. Who else leaves the coalition? Atahachi have joined the coalition. Genoa, though, have left. Marvellous. I might have to get a claim on, say, Cowator or someone like that instead of this guy then. Shame you joined as I was doing the thing. Honestly disappointing. We'll go to Cowator next. And they're taking a really weird route. Siena have left the coalition. This is great. I mean, I could just continue fabricating claims against Atahachi because everyone's leaving the coalition. And then it would just be Atahachi and Austria. Lucha have left, Atahachi have left. Yeah, okay, I now regret pulling my diplomat away from Atahachi, honestly. Papal State has left, Quiz have left, Austria have left. Right. I do want to get on with this colonial stuff, but right now I want to reconquer my cause. So I'll bring back my fleet into New Orleans, or as it's French right now, Nouvelle Orleans. And I'll try and catch this separatist group wherever they come out at. There we go. That was a correct catch. Nice. And yeah, I'll come back and deal with Florida later. Let's start bringing the hurt to East Frisia. A sentence not many people get to say on a serious, they need to be taken down, they're a threat. Or they have land I need comment. Then I'll come back, deal with Peru. Probably should do Peru first, but no, I'm going to do East Frisia first. I want my cause. Then I'll grab my 3 gold and my 2 extra colonial subjects. Let's first just make the Europeans remember why they joined a coalition. So, send you guys to, again I should have clicked on the minimap for this, Labor. We'll let that happen. And then Reconquest on East Frisia is a go. I have a lot I want to take. And you can see, we're looking pretty good. I'm a tech ahead. Yep, I'm still a tech ahead. I have allies who are doing good. Yeah, everything's fine. And now I can actually revoke French strong duchies and patronage of the arts. The only estates that have still got a bit to catch up on are the clergy. And I will of course remove nobility expedition rights soon enough. As to the bourgeoisie, I might leave grant new world charters because that's given me the extra half to make sure that my natives don't rise. So that one's actually a keep, I'll be honest, but the others can go in due time. Aruba is over halfway there, looking good. And there has been the Protestant Reformation. It's looking like it's going to be relatively okay. It's spreading in central Germany, but 2 of the reformed centres are up here. One's in Denmark, one's in Sweden. So it's not going to spread too far south, I can't imagine. And yeah, I'm at one diplomatic relation more than what I should be. But that's okay. 21st of October. I'll see what the chances of inheriting are. If not, I might just have to integrate Provence. We'll see. And also, seeing as I set it up, let's continue claiming Attahachie, honestly. Again, I'll come back for them. Then that leaves me a spare diplomat. Verden, Nassau, Utrecht. Not really big, so I'll get a little bit of money, but nothing too crazy. Okay, next month I'll probably get the chance to truly see what my Provencal Union are doing. So let's have a look here. Chance of inheriting Provence is -2%. So I do need extra diplomatic reputation here. Also, what's this? I need Palace of the Popes to be increased. And I should start working on that now because of the prestige converted into monarch power will actually apply. And I will eventually get the Trial of Joan of Arc stuff at some point. And what's this? Give it local autonomy. It's only be going to a colonial subject anyway. They'll sort it out. Note that I'm also 2nd in the world now. I was hanging around at 4th for a while, but the point gain scales the further through the game you go. And I've stayed pretty strong. But yeah, when I get hegemony, that's just we're gonna go out of control. For now, when you account for my subjects, we're a total of 1400 dev. But take that with a pinch of salt, purely because quite a bit of that is now in the New World. However, Provence aren't exactly small. If I was to look at it properly, Provence are 230, so it puts me at 1000 already. Milan are 124, so it puts me at, like, let's call it 1150. 1150 dev by 1510. There you go. That's roughly what we're looking at for my overall amount. And I've lost my theologian. Let's swap him for a cheap guy, such as yearly prestige for now. That will do. I might now have to stop subsidizing Mexico. Let's see here. French Mexico are currently earning 3.4 ducats a month. I'm subsidizing them for 3. Cancel subsidies. I'm sorry, your overlord needs the money. I do want to modify their relations to give me more of a treasure fleet income, but I can't do that right now because I don't actually have the money to do it right now. But it would be worth my time, so maybe I should just take another loan and do it. Oh well. Wait, who's this? Kawita. Ah, yeah. I got a little bit confused there. I mean, clearly they go this route because it's the best route for them, but it just feels so wrong to take such a random up and over route, honestly. And then once I've done that stack, there's only one more to go, so that's okay. Yeah, the fleet aren't actually doing too bad. Some of the cogs are at 60%, but nothing major. But yeah, I'm going to declare war once everything's in order. Hold on. Venice removed Austria as a rival, but would they still join me? No. Okay. I can do it with just do it with me in Poland. That doesn't worry me too much. I can also just ask them to prepare for war and maybe remove their... Yeah, I've got a lot of favours going on. I could get them to remove some stuff. For now though, because I just took a loan outside of my control, if I go modify subject relationship, I tell them to enlarge the gold fleet. I'll now gain a bit more money. 20% extra per person you ask to enlarge the gold fleet. So it's going to pay off quite nicely. And let's also embrace the institution. Nice and cheap. All is as expected. East Frisia have now caught up in tech. And you, why is your attitude towards enemies gone up? Who are you, like, friendly with? Is it East Frisia? Nah, let's get you to hate East Frisia. Let's go diplomatic feedback. Come on. Clicking would be nice. There we go. Right, favours. Reduce opinion. Specifically of East Frisia. Then I can probably ask them to prepare for war. Let's tell them to prepare for war. Also, Serene Doge Mose Chioga. I like the name. Right, we just got to wait for one more backwards and forwards, then I can declare this war. And yes, I do want to make sure all my troops are in. Me telling them to prepare for war is was probably a little preemptive, but it should only be a few more months realistically. We'll pull out that spy network. Let's put a diplomat into own subjects and into allies. And then by the time that the army get back over, the returning diplomat should be ready and raring to go for the trigger. And that puts me at 100 prestige, how nice. And how's Brazil getting on, actually? They're colonising fairly well, actually. They're doing their thing. They're doing good. I like it. What about seizing land? I'd rather wait for the loyalty to go up than do it at this stage. No, actually, I've got a merc company. At Poitou, Bordeaux and Maine. Right. On you go. Just remembered about the fact that that's a merc company. Good stuff. I'm not moving this yet because I want the others to come in, otherwise it might mess about with what I've got going on. Probably not, but I'd like to just make sure that everything's good. So what's this? Oh, this event. Thank you. Puts me at 3. No subject is over 5% loyalty desire, so I can take a House United. We complete this mission with Provence as our subject with 190 opinion with us and 100 trust. Yes, we do. Diplomats and diplomatic reputation. There you go. So, to be integrated, Provence is currently 4%, and also that involves the dude coming back around, so I'm actually going to integrate Provence. I believe that's why they give you the diplomat and the diplomatic reputation, so that's quicker. Am I still excommunicated? No, I'm not excommunicated. Which is why I'm currently earning papal influence. Perfect. How far away are my last infantry units? Not that far away. Good stuff. Right, let's speed down the game. Let's slow it down. Some people would say slow down, but I'm going to say speed down. Heh. Makes sense, right? Then, Venice want access? Yeah, of course you can. Also, while this has been going on, I have been gaining more manpower. So that's good. I mean, I'll still be basically at none. But hey. Use Frisia at war with Trier. Scotland, Poland and Venice will help me. Wait for this to land in. Which it has done. We'll move this army up. And then let's raise the roof. So, East Frisia, declare war. The reconquest of I don't care, I'm taking it all. Including Rethel, which I will be renaming Rathalos, don't you worry. Actually not, let's get a jump start on that. Actually, I've just realised what I haven't done. Rems for some reason is my Rathian province. Don't know why, it's my Rathian province. Probably because it also starts with an R. So there we go. And we've got a big old war going on. I'm taking back all my cores, which will add to my income and stuff. And how's my... I never statified Catalonia. I'll do that soon. In the meantime, I've almost got Louisiana on the go. Marvellous. Also, while I'm over here, I might additionally fight Genoa. They won't rejoin the coalition. They're at plus 52 relations. Reconquering all my cores will be far less than 50 AE. In fact, what would it be? All my cores? It's still kind of expensive, but it's only 20%. It's only 20 overextension. Not overextension. Aggressive expansion. Sorry. Holland are also in this war. Right, let's go to Luxembourg. And yeah, in come the Frisians. I didn't actually want to fight you anyway, Holland. So there we go. My new Merc army you've had there. First loss. Let's wait for various people to do various movements. East Frisia have made quite a few units though. I mean, what do you expect anyway? They are pseudo Burgundy after all. So let's go grab my... What did I make the claim? Picardy. Okay. Let's also explore Western Indian Ocean. And Aruba is 70% complete. It's not going quite fast enough, but okay. I'll accept it, I suppose. And yeah, Poland and Lithuania are helping me quite a lot here. And there's French Louisiana. Again, it will be a crown colony. If anyone declares war on them, I will enforce peace. And for some reason, Frisia have 5 morale. What's making you have 5 morale? That's actually quite insane. All enemies. My morale's 4.5. These Frisians is 4.7 because they've got... Oh, they've got defensive. Okay. They've got good army tradition. If I had the Papal Blessing, we'd be ahead. But now we're just sort of in line with them. I suppose is a thing. But yeah, all I want is my cause back, honestly. I'll do another war against them at some point for other provinces, but for now, yeah, not going to ask for too much. However, PLC are being sieged down. Hopefully they can recover. So yeah, two defensive ideas, which was enough to give them the morale modifier 1. I'm going to go siege down Vienne. I'm going to eventually grab Vienne as... Oh, that's quite a bit of a distance to go and take Vienne though. But let's go towards Cleves for now. Actually, hold on. What would it take to get to Unterkarten? Yeah! I see a route in here. Unfortunately, I've got to deal with the noble rebels because I was going that way. But I'll come down and around, take Unterkarten, then probably have to take Scilly and then take Vienne. I'll get Austria out of the war first. I don't want them to deal with PLC. I want PLC still in this war because they're a nice deterrent to stop them from attacking me. Quite frankly. So with infrastructure, East Frisia gets a decent amount of movement speed, which is going to be nice for them. Good job, Poland. But now Lithuania aren't supporting you, and nor are Venice, and nor am I. We'll send the Mercs down to deal with Holland. Apparently there's no need. Venice have got it under control. We'll just go to Cleves then. That sounds good. And as I say, I'll be moving around to take Vienne out of the war. Or take Vienne to get Austria out of the war, I should specify. There's a treasure fleet. So looking at the numbers, you need to bear in mind that there's my New World colonies. So I actually have a slight disadvantage on units in the war. Ever so slightly. Cadeau declared war on French Louisiana. I think not. I can't help right now, but Mexico can. I don't want to call Scotland, Poland and Venice into a colonial war. You're not needed. And let's say nobility cannot be bought. Oh, I kind of need... Hold on. Nobility gains loyalty this way, yeah. There we go. We'll be sorting out the bourgeoisie soon enough. The agenda is going to complete very soon. Nobody I'm at war with should really be over in Aruba, so I don't foresee many problems there. Yeah, we would ignore the call allies into wars thing, because again, it's only affecting the... They're already in their important war, which is this one here. The one going on in Europe. And yeah, that's Austria going for Krakow. Warsaw, sorry, they've already got Krakow. So now I need to counterattack into Austria. They're going to take Poland out, I'll take Austria out. Venice won't really leave, but taking Austria out would remove Bohemia and Hungary as well, of course. Again, Venice is already in this war, and Scotland are already in this war. I'm not bothered about the calling allies. Stop asking me. Meanwhile, in the New World, in comes French Mexico. Oh, Castile took those guys out. Jactamal. So when I fight Castile, I will ask them to cede both of their colonial regions, both here and here. That's what will happen in the next war versus Castile. I might take a little bit of land from, say, Aragon as well, but we'll see. Castile would be another colonialism war. England would once again join in. Or if I were to declare war on... No, I wouldn't declare war on Portugal directly. That part wouldn't matter. England are at war with... allied with Sweden, Dithmarsh and Castile, Portugal. I think what I'd do is I'd peace out England for making them revoke alliances, and then just start actually hammering into England next time, now that I'm back in the old world. The Mercs will be the ones to go and fight Peru. So what I'm saying is, I need at least 20... Oh, that's the wrong action, isn't it? I want the cogs to go into a different province, just so I know what's going on, basically. Hopefully they don't also land in Santon. Oh my god, they actually did go and land in Santon. I trolled myself. Congratulations, you played yourself. So anyway, I need... can we just call it 30 cogs, just to be like, secure. And yeah, most of the rundown on Poland is because of Austria. If I can get them out, that'd be great. They're at 5 versus 112. Come on, Poland, don't lose enthusiasm. Your presence is really needed right now. Like, legit. Also nearly finished sieging Cleves. I'm sure that East Frisia will probably come along and try and make that not the case. But we'll see. Bear in mind as well that I have adopted colonialism now. So I don't have to pay penalties on that. So we'll go war reparations. Ask you to end rival. Oh, I don't need to ask you to end rivalries. Transfer trade power. Another alliance with Austria. Oh, Unterkan, I need you to fall. And East Frisia are actually looking more like they're going to de-siege the war goal. Again, not a problem. And actually, when I take Unterkan here, I'll be able to go Oberkan, then back into Vienna. So I won't have to do the Hungarian forts necessarily. Why French Mexico? What? French Mexico? Did you lose a battle somehow? A little confused, buddy. I also need somebody to siege Intal. Provence, can you go siege Intal? Just so that Austria stop getting their gold? That'd be cool. Then they're not going to be quite as rich while this war's going on. Right, Unterkarten sieged. Now let's go Vienna. Yeah, all I have to do is get away from the zone of control that I entered into silly, but I can go straight to Vienna. See, Poland are coming back and whipping the minor little stacks. Oh, they might be able to oh, no. They won't be able to. And yeah, I predicted that they would take me out from Cleves. It's not a surprise, it's just an annoyance. That's okay. Manpower recovery speed from trading in cocoa. It's kind of nice. Long may that continue. Yeah, it's now 8 to 121. Yikes. Also going to bring this army down further so that they're not attacked. Let East Frisia do what they want. Meanwhile, I'm just going to siege Vienna. Come on, Poland, don't lose enthusiasm. They're at medium. Again, taking Austria out of this war would bring all of Austria's Union subjects, Hungary and Bohemia, out of this war. Hey Ottomans, would you like to fight Hungary right now? You could fight Austria-Hungary, you know. Be a little aggressive. Right, let's start taking some of the Austrian lands. And no, Munich, I don't need you here. So this could be a bit of a clinched war here. But I've just noticed the time. We'll continue this next episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you soon.